There's so much bad news about the climate that it's overwhelming and can leave you feeling powerless and depressed. If climate destruction is potentially an existential threat to all life on Earth, what can one person do? Climate scientists are explaining what our eyes are telling us. Climate destruction is caused by greenhouse gases. The greenhouse gas with the greatest impact is CO2 emissions. The majority of CO2 emissions from human activity come from electricity production and the transportation sector's use of fossil fuels. So what does that mean? The risk to life on our planet is real. Our failure to act could cause severe damage to our planet and potential extinction. If we act now, we can reduce these risks. Scientists say there's not much time left for us to act, and we need to act quickly. Here is a potential solution, inviting others to join Volt Mobility. Volt Mobility offers us a better option: emission-free transportation. It comes down to a choice: extinction or evolution. Will you be part of the evolution? Let's meet the people who are coming together to offer these solutions and hear their stories.
People often won't do something until the last possible moment.
They don't see the impacts of climate change. They don't feel the need to go out and address the issue.
Continuing the course, we have to ask ourselves a question, if this is really a question. Do we choose evolution or do we choose extinction?
Raging forest fires, hurricanes, shoreline disappearing and eroding, the loss of farmland, more migrations of people, forcing more people into less space. We're going to see that happen more and more.
On an individual level, all the way up to a communal level, we need to think about this seriously and think about ways that we can more symbiotically relate to the environment.
And all the evidence shows that if we don't do something now, we're not going to be able to protect the future generations.
It's not really a choice. We have to evolve. We have to change the way we relate with one another economically. We have to change the way we relate with the earth, particularly in where we get our energy from and how efficiently we use that energy. I think a lot of people may be looking for an opportunity to make that change.
The primary mission of Volt Mobility is to increase the awareness of environmental sustainability
through electric vehicle services as a means to offsetting carbon outputs.
If they're conscious about their carbon footprint, they can feel good that, okay, I am making a difference by using our service.
We're doing something that is much more valuable to the employees, the local community, and to the environment ultimately.
Volt Mobility and Rives play a huge role as a leader, not only in the environmental perspective, but as a company.
We're trying to reach out to all folks within the communities. It's really all through our relationships with them, how we connect with them, that's the key. Once we get that connection with them, I think we will end up being a household name.
People need to feel that they have choices.
Having a choice when it comes to being someone in the community who wants to do something.
Rather than just talking about the environment, if we can make people think about how they take actions and the consequences of their actions, that's part of providing opportunities to use renewable energy, electric vehicles.
There's a sense of freedom that, yes, I have a choice, I'm actually doing something that makes a difference.
Part of the premise behind Volt Mobility is that we are addressing one of the low-hanging fruits of climate change, which is the contribution of emissions of transportation.
And so we have this citizen-built, citizen-run, grassroots, bottom-up solution.
If we take care of the environment, we are taking care of people at the same time.